Alright. So, I went to therapy today for the double time. Came home. And the guy on YouTube started telling me the bunny was dead. Well, when I left it, it was still breathing. Now, you're not going to ask for a prayer for something that's already dead, usually, neither are you? Because then you kind of know it might be too late, depending on if you have a relationship with Jesus and God or not sometimes, too. Now, one of the stories I heard Jan Crouch talk about is a little chicken she had. It was a little chick. And she said, in her Pentecostal way, that the chick got squashed or something. And she prayed for it, and it popped back. Kind of. I don't know for sure or not, you know what I mean? But I heard her tell the story about this one on TV. Now, the bunny, when I looked back on it, seemed still, but I couldn't tell if it was breathing or not. I didn't really worry about it, because I had left it alive in the first place. Why should it die when I went out for an hour? I didn't post a video of it, did I? Right. You don't know where I live, do you? To harm a little bunny that I left alive. But like I said, while the bunny yet lives, there's still hope for the bunny. You don't pray like David and his child, I guess, right? For something you want to die. You want it to live, right? But you can't feed a baby milk with dust from the temple for 7 days either, David. To see if your wife committed adultery. That could kill anything. See, the test has been done once, man. On the woman, not the baby anyway. Because babies' digestive system aren't developed yet. And you do that for a week, it'll kill the child, even if it was yours. Now, the water into wine has to do with dehydration. Now, when you drink water after you're drinking wine, the water, because you're dehydrated, is going to taste way better than the wine, but you still might taste the damn wine, you think? Right. And think it's wine. But guess what? It was always water. It was always water, man. Because quite literally, I know, water is water and wine is wine. You cannot put old wine into new wine skins either for a reason that has to do with fermentation. Now, I don't know why John thought, and the disciples thought, at the governor's insistent that the water was then wine, right? Or that he wasn't just drunk off of his ass, John, right? Either. But anyway, someone's so drunk they think their water is wine. That can't happen either, right? I'm not. But anyway. But if you're dehydrated, right, and you drank a lot of wine, and you suddenly get water, and you're all dehydrated from the alcohol and the wine, you're going to think that's the best thing you ever drank. Because you're being refreshed by the water. Cool water in sterilized pots for the purification of the Jews. But it did have something in it, the purification rituals that were performed. But it still was water in the pots. But the disciples and the governor of the feast are the only ones to suggest it was never water they drank, but wine. Do wine, dig that girl. Right. Well, out of the middle came a lady. She whispered in my ears something crazy. Yeah, she said, "Still wine, dig that girl." Now, does that mean the disciples were wrong? Sort of. Does that mean the governor of the feast was wrong? Sure. Does that mean the servant still didn't know that it was water in the pot? And Jesus too? Yeah. And his mother too, right? The only fools who thought it was turned into wine are the fools who think that's even possible. Sometimes too. Okay. But here's the weird one now. Somehow iron, okay, and here's the weird thing too. In the Bronze Age, flint was an axe of flints. Okay. Well, I don't know if that's right either or wrong. I'm not saying, okay, you have a magnet, right? That's impossible. You need a magnet to make any metallic object swim. I know, right? Would have to be a pretty big one too. Now there is some science in the Bible. Job talks about paths in the air, right? Or what we call now current, right? Air current. There's also water current. But that's just, maybe observation, right? Which is what science is, right? Well, if they killed the bunny, is the bunny dead? The baby. You do have it dead. Not in the Bugs Bunny costume, but. Now, who would want to kill the poor little bunny? Probably a few months old anyway. Some crazy cousin of mine who would obsess over me being gay. So much so that he passed out on his wedding night. I don't know. That would be bad for him, though. Not me. I wouldn't even know what's going on, right? But see, Angela would, right? That's the bride. But see, that's the point. You don't try to, sleep with your cousin's bride, right? You try to talk to her and tell her the truth. I'm not gay, but I'm supposed to wait for marriage, but I can't send my cousin's bride. You know what I mean? That would be bad. That would be bad. Ho, ho. Now, see, I can't say she even came by, right? Or what we would talk about, because, see, like I said, right, I have girlfriends, right? Yeah, before that, I think. A few, one or two, counting all the way with them, right? So I know how to go all the way. But see, here's the thing, right? I don't remember, and I can't say, and I don't want to offend Angela, you know what I mean? It's not polite to kiss and tell anyway. Right. If you don't know something happened, right, you just don't know, right? But that's the whole point if you're trying to find a wife yourself, right? See, like Joseph and Potiphar's wife, you don't try to sleep with your cousin's wife on the wedding night and play to him, right? You leave it, do you? No. But like I said, if he has a gay issue with you, okay, the woman would have to make sure you're not gay. Only one way for that. You try to, resist her, of course. And no, she didn't have a problem with red beans and rice, in my opinion. Not that I remember any detail of that, right? Zero results, not a deal. Well, see, if Dion, am I even showing up, ruined his wedding? It was already in his head, right? And he ruined it himself, like with Robocop, Robinson, right? From our division, right? Now, I don't know what Keenan did and told him, but they lied. Okay.